Hey guys, can taking elderberry help fight off the flu? Let's talk about that. Now I'm going to go through some of the high points in the video. At the end, I will give you my thumbs up or thumbs down based off of pharmacist if it's something I would take myself. Now, first of all, is there any evidence for elderberry actually helping to work? So the studies were actually pretty promising. What we found is that in the first study, they actually used elderberry liquid, and I'll provide a link to these products in the description if you're interested in grabbing them. But they did 15 milliliters 4 times a day. They did that for 5 days. Now, here's the important part. They started the elderberry within 48 hours of the symptoms coming on, and those symptoms are your typical flu-like symptoms: aches and pains, cough, nasal congestion. And what they found is if they started it within 48 hours and dosed it this way, they improved, or their symptoms improved, 4 days faster than the group who did not receive elderberry. Same thing with some lozenges. Again, I'll provide a link to the product. 175 milligrams 4 times a day. They did it only for 2 days. However, they started sooner. It was started within 24 hours of symptom onset. And again, it showed improvement versus the folks who did not get it. Now, there was another study where they used younger people. They even used kids where they gave them elderberry, and they did not show improvement. However, many of these folks in the study had high risk, particularly high risk lung type situations. They had asthma, they had chronic lung disease, some of them had heart disease. So kind of the takeaway there is elderberry may not work that well for people who have pre-existing more of these chronic serious conditions. Okay, when should you not take elderberry? I don't think it's worthwhile to take it if you've been sick for more than 48 hours. I'll talk a little bit more about some of these recommendations in a little bit here, but what about dosing? I would just follow the dosing that were laid out in these studies. It's pretty typical dosing. Again, the liquid was 15 milliliters or a tablespoonful 4 times a day for 5 days. And the lozenge was 175 milligrams 4 times a day for 2 days. I think the big thing is there, start as soon as symptoms arise. So the question is, would I give it a thumbs up, thumbs down? Personally, I think it's worthwhile if you don't have some of these pre-existing conditions. If you have asthma, or you have COPD, lung disease, or heart failure, or something like that, I don't think it's going to do much for you. However, if you're relatively healthy and you've come down with some flu-like symptoms, I would start it as soon as possible. My personal preference is within 24 hours. I think that's possible for most people. If it's beyond 48 hours, I don't think it's going to be helpful. But again, if it's within 24 to 48 hours, sooner the better. Go ahead and try it as long as you don't have any other major conditions. Now, I'll include a link to the studies that I referenced in this video as well as the products. Let me know in the comments, guys, other topics, other things that you'd like me to cover. That's very helpful for me to know what is helpful for you. Okay, so speaking of helpful, I hope the video was. See you in the next one.